What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is, it's Baby Friday. That fast? Wow. Baby Friday already. Let me get in here and share the show. Hold on, y'all. Let me get in here and share the show a little bit. And let's get this thing popping. Let's see. Can I go? Can I share from there? Let's see. Yes, right there. Somebody that shared it already. Ooh, they did that already. Well, y'all all right with me. I'm gonna share with my groups. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, it's homecoming weekend this weekend. I see my guys there. I see Brandon Weefall. I see that Daryl. And boy, it's gonna be good. Hey man, y'all better text and tag and tell somebody. I keep trying to tell y'all. These shows are epic, man. I'm going back watching some of these shows myself. Hold up, I'm serious. I'm going back and watching some of this stuff that's being shared on this show, and y'all, y'all some pretty smart people out there. Yeah. Y'all are. Y'all are. Uh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Helping a man. Helping a man wanted and an aggravated, helping a man. Man, what's going on, man? Hey, man. Man, half of this news on, man, oh my God, they be sending me stuff. But what's up, y'all? I'm trying to see where I need to go today. I'm working. I'm working. Share the show. Did I share? Hold up, I haven't shared it with on YouTube yet. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube. Give me a second, Brandon. Brandon, you hit the share button yet? Man, it's something. There's something in the air. Okay, I shared it on Twitter. So the Twitter people know, right? So I go to Chop Shop Twitter. Share it again. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What's up, man? You two guys, baby, Friday today. What's going on? What's happening out there in your world? Daryl, did you have anything you want to talk about before we get off this the air this week? Let me know. Talk to me. There go Miss Belinda. She in the building. Belinda, what's been happening in the news that you want to hear me say? What you want to hear me say something about it? Brandon Weefall, anything happen? How your son doing up there? What's going on in high school basketball? What your son doing up there in college? Have they had a secret scrimmage yet? Talk to me and let me know what's going on. I see y'all. I see y'all. Let me put your comments up there. Let me put your comments up there. That's Daryl. Old Daryl in the building. Who we got? Brandon said, "What's up, Chop Chop?" And look at her. Look at old Miss Belinda. But what's going on, y'all? Is anything happening? I'm just trying to figure it out. Is anything? Cause I got so much stuff, but I be wanting to hear what y'all got to say. You know, we'll wait a few more minutes. We'll, you know, we'll wait a few more minutes. I'm just going through some stuff. Um, let's see. Man, I think I still. Oh, some hell of a stories. Golly, boy, some stuff I want to share. First scrimmage, okay, this weekend. Okay, let me know. Let me know how I go. Let me go. Let me know how I go. Um, y'all, I'm going through some stuff that I might have sent myself. Shout out to them Dodgers. My main man, the Dodger lover is in the building. I love him. I like Mookie. I just don't like the Dodgers. I like Mookie. But let's see what's happening in the sports realm TSU this homecoming this weekend. Southern, I think, is homecoming this weekend. Let me see what they said. Uh, hmm. Oh, okay. Huh. Hmm. I'm just trying to see if anything happened. Gosh, I did. Hold up, y'all. I knew I was supposed to be doing something. Boy, I was supposed to be doing something, and I didn't do it. Blue Heaven. Watched Auburn play last night. Sebastian looked good. Where did you see the game at? How did you see the game last night? I didn't even know they was. How did you see it on YouTube? How did you see it? Um, hey, Miss Chandra Richardson, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. I got some interesting topics today. But okay, I see why I didn't do it. Okay. I didn't forget. So the Dodgers, I'm trying to see. I wanna talk about some stuff for y'all. Let me see. I know y'all. TSU, the game is at 2 o'clock this weekend. It's on YouTube. Thank you, Brandon Weefall. What you mean by he looked good? Tell me what you mean by he looked good. You said Sebastian played last night. What did he do? Tell me what he do. Tell me what did he do? I didn't get a chance. I saw him block a shot, but what else happened last night? Miss Rich, it might be epic today. Cause I got some stuff, boy. I don't even and you know what? You know what's so funny? The stuff I got, y'all got to bring it out of me. Uh somebody said it was on the YouTube. Okay, somebody telling me. Okay. Yeah, I know who they played. But I didn't what did he do? What did my boy do? Y'all gotta tell me what he did now. Don't just tell me he looked good. What is looking good? Because y'all know how what's looking good to y'all and what's looking good to me ain't that good. But I did see, hey man, I'm liking Cooper Flag. I kind of told y'all that a long time ago, but I'm really, really liking Cooper Flag. I like his game, man. He ain't scared. He don't. He got hold up. He got cooked in the first Miss Richardson. He got cooked. Cooper Flag, the number one pick. He got cooked in the first quarter by the young guy. What's the guard's name? He got flat foot cooked. I'm finna find it for you. The guy's name. Y'all gotta understand. I got so much stuff on my mind. A basketball player's name that I don't cover. It's not on my agenda. The dude ain't that good no way to me, but he balled this night. What's the dude name? Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent told a new one. Uh, oh, he, he did okay. Somebody else said he did okay. Okay, all right, okay. All right. So, I see Boone in the crib. Gabe Vincent, yeah. Man, he told. Hey, did y'all see anybody? Did anybody see? Did anybody? Boy, I love this one young fella just texted me. I love him. He support the Chop Shop. Share the show. Yo, Gabe Vincent looked like now he just earned. Now, I wonder y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I might be wrong, but something ain't right about this LeBron situation. LeBron ain't never missed an opening day game. He ain't never missed the first part of a season. And also, he ain't never played with an expiring contract with a 1-year deal. He ain't never. It's kind of weird to me. It's something just ain't right. I might be wrong, but I've been studying him for a long time, Freight. Something ain't right. He on a 1-year deal with no option next year. First time that ever happened in LeBron's life. And all of a sudden, now he been out playing golf, but he got a sciatica. problem in his hip. You can't hit the golf ball. Some ain't right, y'all. Some ain't. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. You know I am. But let me go through some. Let me go through some topics that I want to talk about today. Let's start. Let's start. Come on, Robert. Come on. Get to me, y'all. I just want to make sure my notes are right. But do me a favor. Do me a favor right now. Show up, and show out to every election. Show up and show out to every single election. Just don't play around. Election day is November 4th. Early voting starts October 20th. I told you about my young fella, Jordan Thomas. I played the video of him yesterday running for city council. Man, let's make sure y'all vote. But first of all, I want to, and y'all remind me to do it later when other people come on. Warren Rogers, how you doing, sir? Share the show, Ron. Share it. People gonna need to hear what I'm about to say today. Text, tag, tell your friends. Hey, get to the chop shop today, cause I got something I got to share with y'all, and I need y'all to text, tag, and tell your friends. Share me. Don't just like me. Share me. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up or whatever it is on the algorithm. If you're not, if like some of y'all, like Chuck McGowan, not Chuck McGowan, like I know Freight probably is, but I want you to subscribe. Because the algorithm, if you want to keep watching other stuff and content like this, it's all about your algorithm on YouTube. If you keep liking this and sharing this, then people going to keep giving you stuff like this instead of Charleston White and all of them old crazy people who be talking crazy on the tube. And some of y'all like that now. It is what it is. But make sure, go to YouTube too, Warren, and make sure you go to YouTube, Chop Shop Htx on YouTube, and subscribe it, because y'all got to realize whatever you watch, if you keep hitting on them bikini pictures, they're gonna keep sending them to you. If you keep hitting them, whatever y'all be doing. So that's what we got to drive the algorithm. But I was just thinking about something. We got to drive the algorithm. Got to. But I was thinking about something. And I want to apologize to Amen Thompson. Now, I'm not going to apologize because I'm watching this pattern now. People talking about him. He trying to play the tough guy. But I want to share something with y'all. I said he should get better at his shooting. No reason. It's all you got to do. You got to get better. And y'all, I thought he didn't, but he did. And I apologize. I retract my statement saying he wasn't working on his shot. Because, man, let me tell y'all something. See, and y'all add this up for me. First game, he was 1 for 2. And it's a small sample size. First game, he was 1 for 2. That's 50%. The next game, he was 1 for 1. That's about 60%. The next game, he was 2 for 3. That's about 80%. So, Amen Thompson is shooting almost 80% from 3. I retract my statement. One, when the facts change, the truth change. When I see something like this, and I said he couldn't shoot, evidently I wasn't looking at, because when I saw him, he wasn't hitting no three. He was missing shots, and I was just saying he was missing shots. But his threes, 80%. Now it's just preseason now, and it's a sample size, but that's a good enough sample size for me to make me get back and say, hey, I'm good. But I got a question for y'all. Did y'all anybody see Angel Reese last night? I know y'all was watching. I was watching the game, so I didn't see it. They sent me video. Let me tell y'all something. She was in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Now, Angel, I got to have a disclaimer. You always talking about people be thirsty and people be wanting you and I be wanting you and on. But Angel, when you do stuff like this now, baby girl, I'm just letting you know, when you do stuff like this now and be a Victoria's Secret model, people gonna wanna lust after you. So you got to come, because you was calling people thirsty. Man, everybody just want to, yeah, baby, baby. I'm just telling you. But let me tell you something. With all due respect, uh, the WNBA has never had this. They don't even know how to promote this legendary product right here on the screen. The trajectory is out of this planet. People all over the world are talking about this young lady. That man said he think everybody saw Angel yesterday. Unbelievable. Who saw it? You can't assume people saw it. And then this happened. Where's she at? They had music on, I couldn't play it. That young girl, actually, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Y'all, this all over the world. That little girl walked that thing, man. I told y'all need to share this show. It's finna get epic. That young girl, what? Ain't nobody got no comment? The WNBA don't understand what they got. That right there gonna bring viewers to whatever team, because she ain't gonna be on Chicago next year. Every team that she's on, it's people all over the world gonna try to get to her. The WNBA ain't never had nothing like that. Kevin Fraper, I've been around WNBA a long time. They ain't never had nothing like that. Nathan, like that. But I just want to share stuff that, and y'all know, and I got to talk about this because somebody said it to me, because it kept clicking in my mind. But I get to it later. I get to it later. I get to it later. Some stuff happening right now. He said checking opening opportunities. Totally different from what the league portrays. Now the league just got blessed. I mean, the league don't. Chuck, I don't know what you mean by what the league portraying. The league ain't portraying nothing. That's just the way some of them girls are. The league showing who they are. But this girl showing you who she is. That thing was unbelievable, man. I was just sitting up there thinking about her mom, how proud her mom got to be. Everybody don't walk that runway right there, y'all. Go back and look at the history of the Victoria's Secret models. Oh, it's some model somewhere mad as hell right now. They put her up, some little white model somewhere mad as hell. But Chuck, the league don't portray nothing. Those girls are who they are now. The mother ones, that's who they who they are. Women of today's game look better than the women of past years. Maya Moore is beautiful, man. What is you talking about? Nikki McCrae was beautiful. Candace Parker would do. I don't know what you talking about. I don't understand that one. She said that's a stallion right there. Y'all listen to me. I forgot she was in. When I saw it, I said, "What the this girl?" I mean, I like Victoria's Secret, the moral show. I just don't. I didn't see it last night because I got watching games. But Tina says she's a stallion. You're right. She's got to accept all the attention that it's bringing. And that's what because she was getting mad. These guys so thirsty. They be in my DMs. They so thirsty. Yeah, baby. Yeah, they going to be thirsty. You're giving them something to thirst for. You're naked. Half naked. But shout out to her. That man says she can have his paycheck. Man, keep your little paycheck in your pocket. Man, them girls don't want your little paycheck. They got their own paycheck. Malcolm Hall told me she can have a paycheck. He could have his paycheck. But I was thinking about something. I'm just trying to see. Uh, Shout out to Sebastian. Played for Auburn. Young man out of this community. Um, but I'll tell you, I got to be real with you. And I got to be consistent. Black kids thinking about going to play for the University of Alabama after what's happened in this courtroom, like what's happening it's in the South right now with this Supreme Court ruling. Maybe you might want to consider and go to Tuskegee. While y'all trying, these people are trying in the South. Y'all got to hear me on this one. Trying to voter suppress. All the people, anybody ever tell you voting don't matter? They better look at this Supreme Court decision today. Why are they trying to stop you from voting if you look like Eric Harrison or myself? They look like Tina. Why? Tina, have it ever made you just say, why? And I'm going to get to some more topics, but this stuff kind of got to me because why are you trying to suppress votes and break up districts? But you want us to run up and down your football field in Tuscaloosa. But if I was them kids, I wouldn't run up and down them football fields in Tuscaloosa until we renegotiate the terms of all of this. Baton Rouge. Watch how quickly they become civil rights activists then. If them black bodies stop running up and down them fields at LSU and Alabama and Florida. Watch how quickly they'll do it then. They're going to come watch you on Saturday. But on Sunday, they hitting that gavel. The Supreme Court asks if black voter protections discriminate against white people. That's what they're talking about now. The Voting Rights Act. I told y'all they was going to try to get it. Note that is Moody here. I just want to throw that out there to y'all. If them boys stop all them southern states with all of this stuff, they went to the South to start it first. That's what it's. All of them decided, man, I ain't playing until y'all get this right. See, that's the power we have. We around here whining. Oh, that Robert. That's the power. What's up, that is Moody? That's the power we have. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. I saw something yesterday that kind of bothered me a little bit, and let me let y'all hear it. Well, let me set it up first. Uh, Jacksonville Jaguars star Travis Hunter, he responds to a reporter who asked him why he got baptized before the game. And watch this, y'all. I didn't like the report.
This morning?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
It's a crazy question. Why did I get baptized?
Just why did you choose to go to church this morning?
Sunday. It's God's day, and I've been planning to get baptized for a minute. You know, I want to change my life over, become a better man.
What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, becoming a better man, leaving my old flesh, and just becoming the new Travis.
Why did you get baptized today? It's Sunday. Y'all might not think nothing about Sunday because y'all don't go. It's Sunday. Great answer, Travis. Great answer. Let me see where I want to go with this today. Did I talk about Cooper Flagg? I talked about him, right? Because I'm telling you, man. Y'all can say what y'all want about that dude. That dude that can play. But I saw something, y'all, and I'm just trying to see where I'm gonna go with it, how I'm gonna go with it. I was thinking about the Negro Leagues. Was inevitable, and yes, it was inevitable because we in a racist society. I think some variations still should still be around having a league like that. You know, we was just talking in my little class that I do on Saturday. The question was, is America sustainable the way it's going right now? Will it continue or should it continue? I don't know. But you should not discriminate by anybody throwing a ball around. You know, they wouldn't even let us, they didn't even, I mean, it's just so crazy. And I'm just thinking about how essential platforms like this are. If I can ever get back to my my notes. But y'all, I can't get over, and it's hard for me because I got to think about this, and I think about this. Wait a minute. Hmm. Some stuff that didn't show up. They're supposed to show up. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Hmm. Huh. It's interesting. Very interesting, y'all. It's some people just text me stuff live like this, but I was thinking about my young people. TSU homecoming this weekend, and what they, you know, just thinking about them. You know, we got people trying to come on campuses, HBCU campuses, trying to disrupt and try to debate these kids, and but it remind me of this story, right? A young man who invited a civil rights icon to come speak at Duke, right? He invited him to come, civil rights icon, older preacher. And in his speech, Miss Richardson, he kept referring to the black people as colored. This was in 1996 now. And he was, in his speech, some young black people invited him to Duke to speak at one of their functions. The chapel was packed. And they asked him to come, and he was calling them colors. In his speech, he was talking about colors. And the young man that invited him, sweat was coming, down his brow. I didn't know he was going to talk like that. He was calling us colored. And it was white people in the audience, and he was still calling them colored. And at the end of the program, the dean of the chapel, he asked who wanted to take the Reverend so-and-so back to the airport, right? So one young man said, please, let me take the dude I'm talking about. He said, let me take him to the airport. He said, I couldn't wait to get him out of there, right? But as he was taking him to the airport, Chuck, you're going to like this. As he was taking him to the airport, and he asked the Rev, he said, Rev, you do know we were at Duke University, right? Rev said, yes, I know. The young man said, Rev, you do know it's 1996, right? Rev said, yes, I know it. So young fella said, Rev, I got to ask you a question. Why would you come to Duke University and call us colors? He said, young man, because when we were colored, we knew to take our hat off when we came into a room. He said, when we were colored, we would lift up our pants when we go out in public. Big coach, the old man said, when we were colored, we didn't call black women out of their name. He said, when we were colored, our senior citizens were safe walking down the street. So, I was thinking about that. He said that in 1996. I got something to say in 2025. Man, somebody is calling me on Facebook Auto. Why would somebody call you on Facebook audio? Tell me why. I ain't never did that. Why? Because I know you see how they interrupt me, because I'm going to show you how crazy that interruption was, and I should have had it on silent. Watch this. I should have had it on silent. That's my fault. That man said the feds. But Gary, I'm glad you listen. You young. Gary, if I can get this to my young people today. If I can get this to my people at homecoming, my young people at homecoming today. Because I know they're having a whole lot of festivities, and I just want somebody to splice this out for them. The man came, was calling them colored back then, right? We need some colored Negroes now. We need some colored people who still love themselves and still value themselves. And we still honor who it is that they are and where it is that they came from. If you don't do that, then you're losing yourself, young people, and you're losing the moment. We have you, young people, I'm talking to you. You have a responsibility to point a future that your ancestors could not even imagine. You have, Gary Carter, you have a responsibility to go outside of the frame that American want to put you in. You, all my young people, you have the responsibility to not live in a box. Because when you die, they will definitely put you in one. Because when you follow me, you have a responsibility to paint with broad, sweeping strokes. My young people at the homecoming, to re-identify what Black manhood is supposed to look like. You have the responsibility not to finger paint, but to spray paint. For whatever room that you go into, they'll know it's a real one in there. You have the responsibility to go beyond the colored blindness of Pablo Picasso and understand that the world is not gray. I don't know if y'all know, Picasso never used red. He's colorblind. But to my young people, the reason I gave you that story in the beginning, because it is colored people that makes this thing vibrant, this world vibrant. If it was not for colored people, there would not be a red light you're stopping at. If it wasn't for Black people, there wouldn't be an elevator. If it wasn't for colored people, there wouldn't be no algebra or chemistry. If it wasn't for colored people, if it wasn't for Black people, there wouldn't be a peanut butter or blood plasma. If it wasn't for Black people, you wouldn't know how a vacuum cleaner work. My young people, you got a responsibility never to deny your color, but to embrace your color. To paint the world the way it's supposed to be. To live outside of the frame. And when you paint a new horizon, we want you to paint a new diaspora. And when you paint new communities, when you paint a bright family, when you paint a bright future, remind yourself that white is not the primary color. Ladies and gentlemen, I approve this message. Hold up. I don't even need nobody. I'm finna get it out. I'm finna put that one in there myself. My youngsters. And they wanna come on our college campuses and mess with our babies. Our athletes. Y'all, if we knew how strong we are together. I tell everybody, I got pretty big hands. If I was to slap something, I can move it around. But when I ball this fist up, it's together. Boy, that thing there got a mightier punch than all of us separate like this. Every time I'm on this show, I'm trying to do something to draw us together. Not all of us got to be kumbaya. Everybody ain't got to be. Well, I don't like him. No, but okay, you don't like him. But let's do something real grand. You don't have to like him. Just let's do something great. And then it just bothers me because I go back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many years ago it was. I don't know the exact date. I have to go look in our archive. One year we took all of our clients to the Bahamas. Because every year we do something. We have like a retreat with all our clients when I was in that business, right? What we do, we get and we try to figure out a date. What football players gonna be out, the basketball players are always around in July before football camp, after the NBA finals, stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll go to a city. We came to Houston, we came to Miami, we went to New Orleans. We go somewhere just to get together and just our older clients, or more mature clients, get with the young ones, the rookies, and try to teach them the ropes and stuff like that. In other words, just some 3 days, just a retreat. Stephen A. Smith was one of our him and Charles Ogletree. Google it, Charles Ogletree. I think he was Barack's attorney. He spoke. Yeah, we even had Mattress Mac. When we were here, Mattress Mac spoke for us. And Stephen A. Smith gave a great speech to our players, and letting them know if they need to get something off their chest, they can come to him. Right? That's a while back. I don't know the exact year. I text somebody to tell me. But I was thinking about that this week. And I'm watching him. And it just seemed like what was coming out of his mouth every time I saw something, every time I saw him speaking, every time I see him backtracking, this and this. One day, then he got slick and put his daughter on the screen with him one day. So everybody started laughing at his relationship with him and his daughter. It's hard for you to not like nobody if you got this daughter there with him. You follow me? He's slick as hell. But this what I got out of it, y'all. He was telling, when he talking about Jasmine Crockett and he talking about Kamala Harris, this how I interpret it. You's got to know how to talk to white folks. Jasmine Crockett, how dare you? You got to be nice to white folks. They don't like all them aggressive Negro tactics. You see the way I talk to white folks? I talks real good to them. I don't want to get daddy mad now. I don't want to get daddy mad. The president of the United States, he runs a good company for us, a good country for us. I got to laugh at this, but this how it seemed like he was saying, look at us, we's free. We eat food, we get to dance. We got TikTok. We's got Instagram. That's a good man. That's what it sounded like he was saying to me, y'all. Stephen A. Smith. He had it again, man. ESPN. He talks his stuff and he always talk mess on ESPN. He's boisterous. He's loud. That's what he does. He criticizes whatever's in his path. That's what he does. And listen, sometimes I agree with him. That man said I sound like Django. I was trying to. I got to get a little better at it. It's a good one, Chuck. Chuck, that's a good one. Chuck, hold up, y'all. Let me put y'all stuff up there. Y'all know y'all comments important to me. Chuck said, do you think he changed because of his status? Or do you think he's always been like that? He ain't always been like that. Y'all, I told you. That's why I preface it. He came and spoke to our guys. He wasn't like that then. He wasn't like that. But y'all, it just make me, cause see, some of y'all gonna be in this position one day. When the man gonna come and say, well, Gary, you got to do this now for this money now. You got to shake your ass for some of this money now. Y'all got to realize sometimes I agree with him. Remember I told y'all, some people can say one thing, I know it's right, but the rest of this is so crazy. He one of the people I'm talking about. But Mr. Stephen A. Smith, you walk in that line, man. You walk in that line of coon and righteousness. You be right in the middle. Somebody said you be ruining. Righteous coon. That's a new verb. When you right at that edge. Stephen, what you said about Jasmine Crockett, I don't agree with it. I listened to that woman before I came on the show today. And I'm going to try to find it and put it on the screen. I love her. She got a heart for people. I know people who know her. This woman is super qualified for what she does. She's earned freaking degrees. You don't have a degree in what she got a degrees in. You are great at sports stuff. You was a guy that I looked up to. She don't try to correct you on how you talk sports. And you're telling her how to talk to the president. She know how to talk to presidents. She know how to talk to Joe Biden. How's she supposed to talk to this damn fool? She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. She has more balls than most of the people in Congress in the Democratic Party. She speaks out on people's rights. She speaks out up when she sees something wrong. She calls a spade a spade. I just don't like the way you are telling her how to talk. Your style is bad, dude. Because this woman is right on point. She always have her facts. She reads people. Yes, she gonna call you a blonde, beach blonde, bad body. But when you look at the woman, she was right. She always had the facts. She read people. So what's the problem, Stephen? And I'm real. I ain't finna call you all them old crazy names. What's the problem? Look at the way you talk about sports. You're going to tell me that, you're going to tell me, you know, ask him, what are you talking about? You know how horrible he is. He's abysmal. It's egregious. It was asinine. That's you, man. That's you. No one telling you how to do that. That's how you make your money. By using your style. Jasmine has her style, and I think it's a wonderful and refreshing. I just, every time she speaks, I like this. I'm serious. I was 1 minute late because I was listening to her this morning. Let me see what y'all saying. Gary said, man, they tried to get me to tap dance already in this city. He said, that's why certain parts of Houston, I guess, doesn't mess with me because we ain't tap dancing for nobody, and you better not. I'm just thinking about this, y'all. Y'all got to realize, this coming from a man who flew Stephen A. Smith in to the Bahamas, and he spoke to our clients. So I thought the world of him, because my clients were my prized possessions to me. For me to allow somebody to talk to them, it was very special. But I wouldn't do it now. Tina? What Tina said? I'm sorry. Tina said, I have to Google the conversation, but I didn't know he tried to come against you. Oh my God. Yeah, you got to Google that quick. I didn't want to play it because every time I play it, I cringe. Trying to tell her how to talk to Trump. If you want to get something done, you got to see it. You got to see it. What's up, AJ Moore? AJ Moore, you seem like you knew. What's up, Doc? How you doing? Oh, it might be later. I'm sorry. What's up? Because I don't know. But Jasmine has her own style, Stephen. And I think it's wonderful. I think it's refreshing, man, to see a strong Black woman. Man, you should really be on her side. You should be protecting someone like Jasmine Crockett. She's a truth teller. I got a new name for her. Jasmine the Rocket Crockett. Because she's a rocket. She's headed out of this orbit. Stephen A., we should be protecting her. You played her with that mess, man. You know, I was thinking about, because somebody was talking about it. The reason I really like her, Nancy Pelosi, all them old ass, shrivel up ass congressmen who've been there 100 damn years, don't none of them like her. None of the Republicans like her. The old guards, all them old heads, they don't like her. That's when I know she's doing something for the people. When them old, decrepit, I'm just telling you now, I know how this politics works. And the Republicans talk about her in public, but them rotten ass Democrats talk about her behind her back and in private, just like they did Kamala Harris. I know, y'all. But Robert, yeah. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, you know what? I did have some basketball stuff for y'all somewhere. I had some good stuff for y'all. Somebody said Stephen A. Y'all know I don't like calling. Y'all already know I don't like calling nobody out their name, man. But man, they just doing stuff. Man, I had something. God, how did I not have it? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think. Oh no, it ain't. She said, I'm waiting to see Crockett next chess move. She made it seem like she may be making a change and was doing research on what she should do. Whatever the move is, she can't do it by herself. She can't do it by herself. Y'all, we got to get in there and do something. She can't do it. College basketball is upon us. So much stuff going on. The most anticipated college basketball exhibition game probably in a long time. Exhibition. Y'all, I think it's next Friday. Somebody look it up for me. But Purdue is going to play at Rupp Arena. Purdue versus Kentucky. Number 1 Purdue. Next Friday to play the preseason number 9 team in college basketball. Kentucky. Yeah, it is now. The cheapest seat in the upper deck for exhibition game for this game is going for $200 for an exhibition game. Are y'all familiar? Anybody on this show familiar with Kim Palm? Ken Palm. Dude's name is Kenneth Pomeroy. Kim Palm. Palm. Anybody familiar with it? Because I'm going to tell you, I wasn't familiar with it until my son went to college. I did. If you know anything about college basketball, the Kim Palm ratings are very important. He does these crazy equations on how good a college basketball team is. Just one person? Well, I'm finna teach somebody something today. Because I meant to tell y'all about this the other day. But let me tell this story. He added coaches. Okay, added coaches. He added coaches rankings to the equations too. But they're not as valuable as the other rankings. I like that. I like that, Gary. But y'all, let me finish telling y'all about this. But Kim Palm, y'all got to understand, man. I didn't know nothing about this until my son went to college. And their ass was always the Kim Palm. They always last. The Ivy League, it was always behind. But I found it interesting. So let me tell you. Let me tell you about this. Purdue comes in as the top-rated team in college basketball. In case you didn't know, Purdue is U of H. Some people say U of H, but Kim Palm, according to Kim Palm, Purdue has the top-rated team in college basketball. Right? Purdue comes in as the 29th best defensive rated team, according to Kim Palm. Okay? So the best offense but Kentucky got the 4th best defense. I'm sorry. Kentucky ranked as the 4th best defensive team. Now, I don't know how they can say that. They don't know how these guys going to gel together, but Kim Palm, I guess he got his equations, right? So what's going to happen, y'all? The best offense going to play against the 4th best defense in the country, according to Kim Palm. It's going to make this one really interesting. I want to see this game. I can't wait to see this game. I want y'all to look at the game from this point of view. As far as roster, player for player, I mean, I didn't go down the whole roster, but who has the edge in this game? Who has the edge in this game? Y'all help me with this. Y'all go to both sites if y'all want to. Pull up both sites. I ain't gonna pull them up. I'm gonna let y'all pull them. Kentucky and Purdue. Pull up their team. Who has the edge in this game? Anybody? Bartholomew, who has the edge? Aaron Wilford, who has the edge in this game? Y'all, this is a big game. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, but this is a big game. Let's go look at the projected starting lineup. At point guard, y'all should be thinking about that. Houston, Jalen Lowe supposed to start against Braden Smith. Who you gonna get the nod to? It's reported that Braden Smith is the best point guard in college basketball history. That's what they say. That's what they say. Not me. That's what they say. Who get the nod between him and Jalen Lowe? At the two guard spot, they got this dude, Denzel Aberdeen, versus Omar Mayer. You think Kentucky wins at home? Okay. Mayer is a freshman, 19 years old, but he played pro ball in Israel. But Aberdeen, I remember him, he played for Florida. He's a national champion. He's a two guard. Mayer, he can flat out score, and he's big. Aberdeen is an excellent defender with experience. He's a better athlete than Mayer. I'm just giving you some things to look at. Aberdeen will show, I think, more. I think he will in that game. Then you got Fletcher Lawyer for Purdue versus what that dude named Tega Owe. Ain't no chance. Kentucky win right there. Ain't no chance. Ain't no chance. Owe is the preseason player of the year in the SEC. Cold piece of work. Fletcher Lawyer got his hands for. Trey Kaufman-Wren versus Mohamed Diabate. Wren is a well-rounded post player, but Mo is a junkyard dog. He touched the stat sheet every single category. But Trey Kaufman-Wren might get the best of him because he's so crafty around the basket. And man said, oh, way tough. Yes. Then you got Oscar Cuff and Brandon Garrison. Now, Cluff, he efficient. He shoots 64% from the field and 80% from the free throw line. Y'all see, I'm talking, I'm getting ready for the season now. So when I get this time to see, I'm getting ready for the see. So I got to look at percentages. And I don't know how he's going to handle these SEC level bigs, but in the bench, I'm taking Kentucky. So Kentucky, I think they should win, but you never know with all of these new players. But you know what? And when I found out though, Kim Palm. Let me tell you who Kim Palm is first, so y'all can know who he is. Kim Palm Day is like a national holiday for college fans and all that. Let me see. Let me see what's interesting. He said teams that the numbers love. I'll tell you, because Kim Palm is a numbers guy. He Illinois, and he don't like Illinois that much. He like them a little bit. He don't like them that much. Baylor and Vanderbilt, he don't like them that much. I mean, he like them, but he just, he's iffy about Ohio State, Clemson. He said, but the Kim Palm computers, no, they kind of like those guys. I'm sorry. They like Illinois. They like Illinois. They like Illinois. They like Illinois. They like Baylor. They like Vanderbilt. They like Ohio State. They like Clemson. But they don't too much like Oregon, Arkansas, and St. John's, and BYU. Because freshman-led teams tend to get knocked down by him earlier in the preseason a lot. Arkansas returns a lot of guys, but they obviously has elite freshman talent. They're going to play a lot. BYU and Kansas have the Banster and Darren Peterson who going to play a lot. So he kind of put you down a little bit if you got freshmen early in the season. Now, if the freshmen prove to be like Cooper Flag, is different. Who going to be the Cooper Flag of this year? God, that's a good one. Who's going to be the Cooper Flag? You come in the number one player and come out the number one pick. Who? No. Oh yeah, he's talking about neutral. He said Jalen and Brandon could have been at Oklahoma State, but I'm glad they united. Okay. 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 They ain't united. They going against each other. What did you talking about? How? Oh, you talking about Brandon, the other guy. I got you. I thought you talking about Braden. I'm sorry. You said Brandon. My bad. Um, and his, I get it in his rankings because he and the numbers he want to see more proof or trust that the young guys they're going to be better than this. And looking at the conferences, my biggest takeaway he had is the Big 12. 7 of the top 21 teams on his rating came from the Big 12. The Big 12, for the majority of the last 10 years, has really been the best conference in the country. Watch this. The top 40, there are 11 in the top 40. There are 11 Big 10 teams and 12 SEC teams. That's 2 conferences got more than half of the top 40. In the SEC, there's only 3 teams in the top 10. And there's a big drop off after that. The SEC, they had 14 teams in the tournament. But you never know. This is just Ken Palm talking. It's this preseason, so ain't nothing happened yet. I don't think they're going to see a crazy loaded. He said he don't think they're going to see a crazy loaded SEC like it was last year. And who was that? The Big East. Wow. Has only had 2 teams in the top 40, I think the Big East. But they also have 4 teams check this out. The Big East only got 2 teams in the top 40, but they also have 4 teams 40 through 50. See, y'all got to run. Y'all remember these rankings now. Don't but 64, really 64. We said 68, 64 teams get in the tournament. We said 60. We said 68. 68 teams get in the tournament. So you want to be in the top 68 to get in the tournament. So it's not like it's the end of the world. But the A10, they got Dayton, BCU. This is a good conference. When a person don't want to go to the A10, he don't want to compete because you got to play St. Louis, George Washington, George Mason, and Loyola. All of them in the top 100. Great parity for that league. There's not a single power conference team outside of the top 100. What else? There is a new coaching factor that Gary was talking about that goes into Ken Palm ratings now. It's about consistency and outperforming analytical expectations. And now let me give you who Ken Pomeroy is, the guy who created this thing, college basketball website. Y'all watch this. My young people, listen to me. Listen to me. They loaded. All of them loaded. Tennessee got a good team. Florida, all of them loaded. So, but watch this. Ken Palm, in case you didn't know who he is, this is how I want our young kids to start thinking. Watch. He's creator of a college basketball website and statistical archive called Ken Palm. His website includes his college basketball ratings, statistics for every NCAA Division I basketball team, with archives dating back to the 2002 season, as well as a blog about current basketball, college basketball. His work on temporary basis with basketball statistics is compared by many to be the work of Bill James in baseball. As of 2012, Pomeroy was also an instructor of atmospheric science at the University of Utah. Wow. See, that's how we got to start thinking. We ain't got to play the game. We ain't got to play all the time. We can be the person on the other side. Y'all get me? I'm still thinking about James Franklin getting fired. The black coach at Penn State got fired. They're going to pay him now. They're going to pay him. Don't feel sorry for him. But I look at his record. Y'all watch this. Watch this. You can get fired. Hold up, y'all. When y'all thinking y'all trying to go into sports, you can, he said, nobody's saying he ain't played. No, nobody ain't saying he ain't played. Show ain't. That's a good one, Garrett. See, I love y'all. I love your comments, man. When y'all put them. He said, ain't nobody saying he ain't played no pro. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You're right. Absolutely right. He ain't played no pro. He ain't played nothing. And he teach at the University of Utah. That's where that boy Charlie Kirk got shot. But ladies and gentlemen, this dude James Franklin. And the reason I'm talking about this, guys, it just, watch this. This man had an impressive record. One of the best in the school's history. Over 100 wins at Penn State. He was a 2016 Big Ten championship. 6 top 10 finishes. 42 wins between 2016 and 2019. The most in the school history for that stretch. Multiple years, 6 bowl appearances. Took Penn State to the college football playoff, just 1 game away from the national championship. Sometimes schools forget how far coaches take them. Y'all remember, Penn State was left for dead after all of that old scandal they had, the man touching on boys and all that kind of stuff up there. Franklin changed the culture, rebuilt the program from sanctions, and made Penn State a national powerhouse again. And 16, 17 days ago, he was flirting with being #1 in the country, and now he don't have a job. That man said he got Sheldon Henderson, Freshman of the Year in the SACC. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Talk to me. Who be messing? No, talk to me. King Sticks, tell me why you think Sheldon gonna be the Freshman of the Year in the SEC, ACC. Let me go and look at the top freshmen in the ACC. See, why? Did y'all hear what this man just said? He my favorite player. That ain't why he gonna be the freshman of the SEC. Don't listen to that rumor. Don't listen to them rumors. Stay off. Melvin, dude, I know you love social media. Don't listen to that mess, man. Keep trying to tell y'all. This man said, I got Sheldon Henderson as freshman of the year in the ACC. He didn't give me nothing. He didn't give me, all he said, he my favorite player. And he from the H. That ain't no reason he gonna be. Just say you want him to be. Oh, I wish he can be. You got him? Have you looked at the? Hold on, hold on. Let's look at the freshman. Tom. He talking about, and then somebody said, at least he told the truth. How in the hell is that the truth? That's his truth. But where the facts at? Hey, hey. Man, but dude, you come up there talking about, yeah, at least he told the truth. No, the truth got to have a fact in it, ain't it? Top freshman basketball players. Hold up, y'all. In ACT, HC. Hold up. Top freshman. Man, this king stick just SIPO basketball players in the ACC. ACC. Let's see who we got. So, okay, so if he's not one and done, what you gonna say? Oh, no, you just want him to be one. Because I know you ain't got no team for him to be on. So I know. Yes, Syracuse is in the SEC. Hold on. Do you know Michael Brown is in the ACC? No, big coach. Big coach, slow down. Michael Brown played for Louisville. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. See, y'all just be coming on here, man. And I love it, but man, come on, man. Have some substance, man. Y'all just come on here and say anything. Why you say, hold up. Why you tell me, Jimmy, hold up. Here your boy. You know, Jimmy a homer too now. So he might be right there with him. Jimmy a homer too. He said, I got Jimmy. He didn't say I hope. He didn't say I wish. He said I got Sheldon Henderson, freshman of the year at ACC. So I asked him, why? What made you think? And this is what he came back with. Hold up, did. Hold up, Jimmy, hold up. One more. He from the H. Hold up. My favorite, what else? He said something else. He said something else. He from the H. He said, that's all you need. Hey, man, go look up Michael Brown. First, play for Louisville. I'm just look him up, and then you know we can talk about. Hold up. Let me see. Boston College got a good one. California got a good one. All these people. Clemson got a dude. So you forgetting about Cam Boozer? Jimmy, I think he forgot Cam Boozer. There, let me keep going. Cam Miles, Muhammad Stella, Sela. I told you about Michael Brown. Sheldon gonna be there, but you said Caleb Wilson, Amari Witherspoon, all these freshmen. And I ain't saying he ain't. That boy right there. This boy right here from Stanford. Anthony, I don't know. He might could beat Anthony out. But that's it. I'm good. What up, man? That man said my sound going in and out. No, that's your regular ass thing. That's your regular device. What's up? What you got, Jimmy?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's opening shit thing, and that he hope. That's
That's
head
it.
and heart.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So
You know.
there's no that's why I forgot Louisville is in the.
Yes.
They're not in the Big East no more. They're in the ACC.
ACC. Yes.
So it's. Let me tell you something, guys. For all of you guys that believe in politics, um, then why do you act like you don't believe in politics when reality is there? First of all, you have one kid that's the most anointed. You have one that's probably the most talented, and you have another one that's probably in that ACC that can't be ignored. Of course, Cam Boozer is the most anointed of the one. The kid at Louisville is probably the most talented scorer. So what happens is Duke is going to win, place, or show more times than not. So that means the edge goes for player of the year. Let's see what we got.
Keep going, Jimmy. Keep going. Don't worry about it. Keep talking.
So that means the edge is going to go to the team, to the victor, or the team that has the better record. Now, Louisville, if McCoy, he's going to have to put up numbers, and Louisville has to win. Remember, and you guys have to understand, dynamics go deep in this. Louisville is Adidas school. Duke is Nike Elite school. So some people, when they vote, that does factor in as a tiebreaker sometimes if it's close. If it's close, I'm gonna go with some people that are on the panel. They go like that. Y'all don't understand. One day maybe you will. And how did you mentioned the kid thing last week? Big Nate that's going to Tennessee. He can be in the race. Rick Barnes gonna win, place a show in that conference.
They ain't in that conference, Jimmy. Tennessee is an SEC.
That's right, SEC. I'm bugging.
No, that's all right.
SEC. Well, the big boy from Atlanta, Caleb. But they gonna be. See, that's what I'm saying. North Carolina ain't expected to win a whole bunch of games. They done lost their mojo. So that's right now, big fella fighting for his life. Big Hubert, the head coach. I mean, he knows this is a win. This is a put up or shut up type of year for him. All you
Jimmy,
can do right
might
now,
be you. Jimmy, do me a favor. Go out and come back in. Because they saying we. Yeah. Go out and come back in.
all right.
So I got a question. So when I was on by myself, the sound was good. I'm just asking the question. When I was on, is the sound better now? Y'all let me know quick now. Is the sound better now? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is the sound better? I listen to myself then. I listen to myself because I know y'all don't. Y'all don't listen. Is the sound better now? Let me see. I'll check it myself. I'm just asking the question. When I was on, is the sound better now? Yes. Y'all let me know quick now. Is the sound better now? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is the sound better? I listen to myself. Yeah, it's better. So it was. Sometime when Jimmy come on, his signal is not strong enough. So let's see. I can see you here, guys. Yeah, you're good by yourself. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So it wasn't bad the whole time. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna come back in a second. We're gonna make it right. 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 We're gonna make it right, y'all. Let's go, Jimmy.
Is that same or better? We'll wait till the comment come in from somebody else. Let us know if it's same or better. If it's better,
go finish what you were saying.
Yeah. So that's the thing regarding that conference. It's one thing you do know for sure, that at least half of that conference will have a freshman in the starting lineup, and that they probably going to be the greatest percentage, the ACC, of freshmen in the starting lineup, possibly in that we're talking about NBA draft type prospects in the starting lineup. So that means it brings a lot of excitement. That proves that the class of 2025 is worth watching. It was definitely heavy. That's one way you can figure it out. It's kind of like when they go to the next level and that draft class, you know, you have draft classes and you see how many rookies are playing in the NBA. Well, that lets you know, that helps determine if that draft class was potent or not. Somebody has to get picked number 14. Somebody got to get picked number 1. That doesn't mean that all number ones are equal. It doesn't mean all lottery picks are equal. It doesn't mean all second rounders are equal. Sometimes you get tricked in these numbers, and then people that get drafted in the second round, none of them, all of them, half of them don't even get two-way deals anymore.
I
They
mean, Jimmy, it's
basically,
hard, Jimmy. It's just hard. Jimmy, think about it. Russell Westbrook just got a spot yesterday.
yeah. Do you think he was slightly blackballed?
No, it's just what it is. Jim. First of all, a lot of people at that apron right now. A lot of people, most people are at the apron, and 1.2 or 1.3 million would have put them into the second apron. So it ain't worth it. It's got to be a team that he can go to. And to me, I heard this months ago that he was gonna go to Sacramento. I don't even know what happened, but you notice it happened right after Sacramento did what? They signed a young fella on their team, the twin, what's the kid name with the Iowa State, they signed him to a contract, and then right after that, they were able to sign Russell Westbrook. So I don't really think he was Jimmy. It's just a fit. You got to realize, Jimmy, he opted out. He had a deal. He had the player's option with Denver. But Denver told him, you ain't gonna play, buddy. You ain't gonna play too much here. So he opted out. So ain't nobody just he said what Jimmy, what they said? Keegan Murray. He said, let me bet on myself, let me bet on myself. And
Well, yeah,
but guess what? The team that always wanted him, and Jimmy, that's a veteran team now. Jimmy, think about it. They got Levine, DeRozan, who took Chicago a couple of years to the playoffs. And now they got Russell Westbrook, and they got Keegan Murray, and they got Sabonis. I ain't saying they're gonna be.
That's a lot of California boys on their roster, ain't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes that don't always go in your favor when you got all them homeboys on the same team, all them guys from the same city or the same area. Sometimes they don't always go in the same, but we'll see. This season, I mean, it starts. I mean, Tuesday night, I think, is opening night. It's here already, guys, and
Oh, hold on. Watch this. Hey, I can tell, Mr. Bartholomew, you got a lot to learn about NBA basketball. That man said, I would have forced Denver's hand. What you mean by that before I hope you don't mean what I think.
He did force the hand. He did force the hand. He did what he wanted to do, and they did what they wanted to do. He forced the hand. They showed him. They showed him. Hey man, you ain't in our cards. They throw it out. Look, we ain't got none of your trunk, man. We can't cut no books. You ain't getting this book. Yeah, he showed him. That's what he showed did. But anyway, hey, I got a quote from Kevin Sampson.
What's he get, man?
Yesterday, they were asking him, we were talking about freshmen a while ago. That's what made me think about it. And they asked him about his freshman class, and Kevin Sampson, one thing about it, here's what he said. I'm going to quote him. He said, at this point, they, meaning the freshman class at University of Houston, have more weaknesses than strengths because they're not playing against 16-year-olds. If you noticed, our roster, we don't have a lot of 16 or 17-year-old kids. He said, I don't think Chris, meaning Sinak, has ever played against a JoJo Tugler in high school. Not necessarily. We know he ain't played against JoJo. That ain't what he was saying, guys. Kevin Sampson saying he's never played against
JoJo.
somebody as talented or as defense minded as JoJo Tugler while he's been in high school, right? And he says same thing with Kingston. That's Kingston Fleming going against Emmanuel, as in Emmanuel Sharp. There's always that transition period where they go from being overwhelmed to being comfortable. Guys,
What was he saying?
He letting them know that y'all thinking this stuff is easy. These guys coming in here, they getting just what they want in these practices. That's gonna be some of our best games gonna be in these practices. That's basically and don't be surprised. And that's what I'm saying about the U of H team. Guys, remember now, Quentin Grimes came off the bench when he first got there.
And sat there.
Greg Shedd almost left. He didn't touch the court until there were 2 injuries to guards in front of him when he was a freshman.
Not Greg Shedd, Jamal Shedd.
I mean, that's Greg Shedd. I'm sorry.
That's your boy.
Rest in heaven, look, Greg Shedd.
Yeah.
But Jamal Shedd. Watched him last night with Toronto.
Yeah.
In a preseason game against Boston.
Them in Boston. That was a good game.
That dude playing. That dude's on the court, man, in the end. That dude's on the court.
Jimmy, he plays in the real games.
He
got big. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look, I said, whoa.
Don't even look like him.
This is what I was just telling the guy earlier today.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the times, remember back in the days, they used to measure like teams like Duke. Certain schools would measure, they would throw out how many, their recent resume of NBA guys. Since the COVID, U of H has rolled out a guard and had put an NBA uniform on pretty much every year. Pretty much every year. Now, I ain't saying they stuck, but they put on the NBA uniform pretty much every year. And then LJ Cry is loved in Golden State. They love him right now. Right now. Low maintenance, mom and daddy household. Clean kid, comes from that, understand a lot of things you got to learn. They ain't necessarily got to go teach them 101 or introduction to. That's like in college. Some kids got to go take introduction to classes. That means you wasting a whole semester just to get back to square one. Pay attention. These guys, so it's easy to get those recruits. And of course, I just saw the banner. Of course, they got basketball coming up, college basketball next week. That's next Saturday at Delmar is the Sam Houston State and SFA.
They did that last year.
Next Sunday is the doubleheader out in Sugar Land with Rossi's event. That's Texas A&M versus Arizona State, University of Houston versus Mississippi State. That's Sunday.
That's an exhibition too? A real game?
Yes, exhibition.
Okay.
Exhibition. Yeah, but they're going to be playing. You think they're going to? So what exhibition mean to the players on the court?
No. Exhibition is, I'm just telling you, but it ain't going to count.
It don't count. That's what I'm saying. But the players on the court,
if it don't count,
players on the court,
I can lose a damn game if it don't count. Like preseason, it's like a preseason game. So you go in there worry about a preseason game? Houston Rockets ain't lost in the preseason.
No. What you do is you going in there wanting to show and prove.
Of course, when you play basketball, when the ball go up, you want to play.
You want to show and prove.
Yeah.
Because they know the difference is in preseason professional ranks, they're already there. These guys know every minute there's NBA personnel that are evaluating their every move for a lot of these young men. And also for those that don't make it to the coveted threshold of the NBA, guess what? It's technically a lot of them already in the pros, as pro as they gonna get. Because many of those players is going to be making more money in college than they will do overseas in one of those countries. Because that's
it's just a different market. It's a different market. But It's still all right to be able to go overseas, though. I mean, go and get your money in college, and then you'll
Just
have
leave
a
them gummies
cushion.
alone. Leave them damn gummies alone. That's all.
Who be messing with guns? Oh, you talking about them, bro? Man. Oh, well, I mean, hey, do what hey, they do what they got to do, man. I
That
just
dude facing
hope they don't get caught.
that
Don't
dude
get
facing the
caught.
death penalty. He
That's
facing
what
the
I'm
death
saying.
penalty.
Don't get caught. If you go over there, don't get. You know what I love about it? People always talk about how wild and how crazy he was. That D'Angelo Harrison is a model citizen in every place I call about him where he's played. He's the model citizen. Everybody love him, and everybody always thought he was so temperamental. All this, but he know how to act. He know how to act. What else you got?
But it's good. Thank you for that stat line. That's good, Sebastian Adams. I wish more, people. You guys feel free to provide those types of stat lines and results. Not everybody is paying attention to everything that some of you guys may be paying attention to, and that's the thing. So I'm in a space. If you ain't telling me, I don't know. So I done enough digging and following and in my career and this stuff. So if you ain't telling me, you ain't texting it to me, I don't know. I don't know.
Absolutely.
All I can do is I can tell you when happy hour is. That's all I can tell you right now. I'll tell you when my next event. I can tell you when my next event is. I can tell you that. Other than that, I don't know. They got a whole nother crew of people out there go to tell you when it is or what's going on. Now, speaking of this weekend, the freshman fall championships. That thing, believe it or not, is a real good measuring stick of a lot of high school basketball programs around Houston, because the teams that win, you can see a correlation, and it gives promise. If they can win this event now, then they should be a favorite in 4 years when they become seniors, because this will be the last time that a lot of those ninth graders play with each other. Because some freshmen will play varsity, some will play JV, some will play freshman A, some will play freshman B, and this will be the first time a lot of those guys will they have not started in their life as they convene on to the freshmen. You get to see, so it's 16 teams from around the area. It's a bracket play only. They go up in there. The first game is at 9, and I made that schedule really work for everybody, where the last game will be about 1:30. We up out of that joint. And I'm going to be over there checking it out. And that way I can put names with faces with a lot of the new boots on the scene. And also, I am doing the magazine again this year, bringing it back. I finished about a lot of the stuff in there I've already completed. Waiting on a couple other sections to come back in that I outsource. I think Doug Jones, he does the schedules, and in the college section. I think Jeffrey Day he did the district previews. We let him do that again. That way it keep him active and waiting on those section. And of course, I still ain't decided how we're gonna do with the player part. Remember, because it's not going to be rankings in there, and I still just haven't decided yet. That'll be one of those things at the buzzer, how I'm going to assemble or sort those classes with names. But this Saturday at Atascocita High School is the freshman fall championships. It's free. It's the only fall ball event, right? That's not a tournament that's held in the whole state of Texas that does not charge anything at the door. Here's what we're doing. It's a fundraiser that I helped put together for Atascocita. We ask everybody to bring at least one pair of new socks. It don't matter what color they are. One pair of new socks. Just bring them, and there'll be bins located at the front entrance, and you just drop the socks in there and go in there and watch some hoops. And the schedules, you can get that on the front of rcssports.com. That's the freshman fall championships. That's this Saturday over at Atascocita High School. He say we're coming in hot next year, 2030. Yeah, it is next year. Well, that near 2030, you guys, Mr. Brooks, pay attention to the middle school city championship. That's going on February the 15th and the 16th. And King Steve say, wait on the magazine. Hey, I still got time. Somebody want to put an ad in there now. We'll move.
No, he ain't trying to put no ad. King's still trying to get it so he
Okay.
can have a cheat sheet.
Okay. Well, we got ad space. If you want to put an ad in the magazine, half a page is $250. A full page is $400. You can send that glossy color. We can get your ad in there. This is a great this issue. That's all I'm gonna tell you now. I guarantee you that this issue is going to be a collector's item. That's the best hint I can give you on this.
I just
On
want to
this
know
year.
how hot. What he talking about? What he mean by hot? How hot is it? How hot is it? I mean, what you mean by hot? He said we coming in. Who is we? Martin Brooks. I just want to know who is we because he said we coming in hot. Who is we?
Yeah, I don't know what school he's talking about, but
Yeah, I don't know what we in church.
whatever high school.
Because they'll come back. I told y'all back there, back there. Who is it? Okay. Now, 6'4" guard Rylan Harmon, you heard it here first. Jimmy,
What school? What school?
what school?
What school is he projected to go to? What middle school is he at now? And what
Yeah.
high school is he projected to go at? I'm trying to figure everybody know these, guys, I don't know if y'all ain't got this yet by now. Really and truly, it ain't no secrets in basketball. As much as a lot of people try to hold stuff to, it's funny as hell. I could bust so many people's bubble on a daily basis right now, but if I do, then it's so many bubbles to bust with news and stuff that's going on that I wouldn't be able to keep up, and it wouldn't be fair because people say, "Well, you bust a bubble, but you ain't bust this bubble." So that's why I don't. But give us what school for Mr. Harmon, and he's 6'4". I mean, if you're saying he guard, that's good size for incoming for an 8th grader right now. That's good size. He definitely can get somebody's attention if at the worst case scenario. Other than that, it's we are 44 minutes past the hour, and on this day, don't forget TX Texas Southern University homecoming this weekend. And they're starting off festivities today, and with different stuff going on. Of course, Third Ward, a lot of your venues and your water holes in that area going to have a lot of stuff going on a daily basis. Check out the TSU social media pages as Texas Southern University for more info. Also, shout out to Troy Pradia. He's being honored, I think, at one of the festivities on tomorrow. That's the Cox Pradia Law Firm. They've been a long time. They were long time supporters of the Chop Shop. And Troy Pradia, he's being honored, which I think is long overdue based on the amount of energy and resources that he has supplied Texas Southern with throughout the years as he's been an attorney in the area. Shout out to him. So that's going on. What else going on this weekend? Of course, the Texans are back in action. And
Yep.
who they playing this weekend?
I don't keep up with them no more. I really don't. I don't even keep up with them, man. I don't like them, man.
What you mean? What you don't like about them?
I don't like them. I don't like
They
the
gave you a
quarterback.
reason. They gave you a reason not to like them. They gave you a reason to just tone down your expectations.
I just don't. Some ain't right, man. I don't know.
Well,
Hey, guess
of
what?
course-
Don't nobody on the Chop Shop be talking about them no more. But post Sonya. Sonya love them. Sonya
Well,
at every game. She sees ticket on.
Well, they get an extra. Understand this? They're in a rare situation where the Houston Texans will have. They had a week off. Their bye week. Plus, they don't play until the following Monday. So this is the longest stretch of off games days that you can get. They get an extra day off work as opposed to everybody else. But it's a short week because they'll be coming out of this game this weekend at Seattle, and they'll play at home against the 49ers on the 26th. Mo Elroy got another movie coming out too. Speaking of the Texans.
Oh,
He got another movie coming out. I know he got a sneak peek, a real movie. No, I'm saying real movie.
all of them here.
No, I'm saying, but the other ones were called short films or something like that. I think
Okay.
in the movie industry, this one is a real full-length film. and he has a info will be coming up on that next week. He has a preview if you guys want interested in buying tickets. Mo Elrod, uh, man, I mean, much loved around the area. You guys remember him? He started off when he moved to Houston. He was with the And One tour. He was one of the videographers with the And One basketball tour. And from Chicago, moved to H Town, did a few videos, did a couple of short films, been grinding, man. Uh, and this young man, I mean, you're talking about overcoming, and he's back. He's working with the Houston Texans now. They hired him. He worked a long time. He was with Boost Mobile. They sponsored a lot of basketball events in the state of Texas because of Mo Elrod. And those include the Hoop Fest up in Dallas and Rick Nelson's Thanksgiving Jamboree, and among other events that Boost Mobile had put their resources up under for years, thanks to Mo Elrod. Now, meanwhile, Mo, uh, you guys remember, of course, he had a horrible tragedy a few years back, and that involved his house burning up. His mother was inside of it, and you think about it now. And then the Texans hired him, and he got a new home on one of the TV shows, Fix My whatever it was, one of those TV networks. Andre Johnson, them and those guys, those former Texans guys, they love this dude Mo Elrod to death. And so he's everywhere he goes. He's one of them guys. If people say something bad about him, it's like something must be wrong with you, because he's one of those nice guys that's just genuinely good to everybody. So shout out to Mo. I have information on his new film, his movie, next week. That way you guys can go and support, because the screening, I do know where it's going to be at. I don't remember the date though. It's going to be at the where the improv is, where the improv. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, over in that area. Yeah.
So it's going to be at an actual movie theater.
Yeah, it's
So
a
he's
movie
rented out.
theater right across from the Improv.
Yes, it's going to be not in the improv, but in the movie theater.
It's
where
a
the
movie
improv.
theater right across
Yeah.
the street from it. Yeah.
Yes, that's the Edwards. It's going to be in the Edwards in one of these screens he's renting out. So it's a real movie theater. It's a real movie. And if we could show up and show out, and for Mo Elrod and for H Town, and because guess what, I know it's gonna be something. Mo is a smart guy, so he putting his fingerprints on this thing. We'll get more info on that. What else we had? Shucks. What else I had for you guys, man, on my plate. Other than that, baseball is about it. Other than that, I mean, Dodgers look like they're gonna walk right past Milwaukee.
You think so?
They're clicking, man. I mean, and Michael Jordan just send me a message. Now I have the stuff in my phone, and I can forward anybody. I can forward you the link to that. What they call it, the Evite or whatever it is, to that movie screening for Mo Elrod. And like I said, I mean, if you can, guys, you get out there and support. But Dodgers are clicking right now. Hell, no, Tony hadn't even pitched in this series yet, and he isn't really clicking from behind the plate. You got different guys. Freddie Freeman showed up. Mookie is just being Mookie regarding the playing. That whole team is grooving right now, and Milwaukee is just not a big market at all. And so they're being slighted because nobody really cares about Milwaukee but Milwaukee. And that was one of the reasons I was hoping that the Cubs would have won that series and that tiebreaker, that pivotal game 5. That way, at least Chicago would have had a little bit more history and tradition and whatnot. And you got LA versus Chicago. But now LA versus Milwaukee, I want LA to win that series. I'm good with LA versus Toronto or LA versus Seattle. I'm good with either one of them in the World Series. And either
I
one.
love LA.
LA.
Except the
You don't
Lakers.
love LA.
I
You
don't
love
like the
Mookie.
Lakers. Yeah, I
You
do.
love Mookie. You don't love LA.
Yeah, I do like LA. Hey, LA is good to me right now.
Yeah, so 9 minutes to the top of the hour. What else we got there that we missed on?
I was just asking people the other day, who you excited about seeing in in college basketball this year? Who you excited? What players you excited about seeing? I mean, I told y'all, I want y'all to keep up. Remember this kid trying to see who he playing for. I think he switched and went to kid named Donovan Dent. Played for New Mexico last year, Jimmy. He ain't no freshman though, because I was just giving them players that people ain't talking about, people ain't talking. But this little guard man was so fast that and so in control. He's like if he leads the nation in fast break points, leads the nation in fast break points. Let me see, Donovan Dent. That's his name. Yeah. It's just best transition basketball in college, best transition player in college basketball. And he's going to UCLA. He was at New Mexico and he's going to UCLA now. I'm just curious to seeing him. And Jimmy, who you curious about seeing in college play? I know you after they leave high school, you don't care nothing about them. But I got to be somebody.
Of course, I'm
They
looking
off
at
your watch. I'm sorry, they off your watch.
off my watch, but you definitely still. One thing about it, man, all eyes. We're in Houston. We're in Big 12 territory, so Big 12 is going to be very exciting and interesting to me because number one, you are a lot of eyes will be on University of Texas.
Oh,
A lot of eyes will be, of course, U of H. A lot of eyes will definitely be on BYU this season in that Big 12. And that's they could be, let me tell you something. They already were scratching the surface. AJ DeBonsa, I mean, he's the real deal. At the same time, we'll see, and you could tell, I think just a couple of weeks ago, somebody went and did some rankings and these guys are already enrolled in college. They went and did a last installment of their high school rankings and dropped him down to like number 3 or something in the class. I think you had said one of the rankings.
Yeah, they didn't really drop him. They just put a guy up over all of them. So I mean, it's just weird. But they're already in college. So I just didn't. And I talked to some people. They said, Rob, he said, you know what that's about. When a person tell me you know what that's about, I just leave it alone. I don't even want to hear it. They said, Rob, you know what that's about.
What they mean?
He just said he know what that's about. He said some stuff in the game, some shit in the game, but it's all good. This man, big coach, talking about this dude from Baylor. I can't wait to see the kid in Baylor. He must be pretty good because college scouts is going to Baylor every chance they get.
You mean pro scout?
Huh?
You mean pro scout?
Excuse me. Pro scouts going to Baylor every chance they get. So that kid in Tunde is supposed to be pretty good. Dude said he looking forward to see JT Toppin. Ain't but one person gonna say that. Somebody went to Texas Tech.
But on the big fella, the big fella is the real deal though, Hal.
Which one?
We had him, Big Tunde going to Baylor. We had him at top 100 camp. He the real deal.
Oh no, I just ain't. I can't wait to see him. I'm saying the pro scouts keep going down there.
Yeah. But guess what though? The pro scouts when they come into Texas, they doing more than just a 2-step nowadays, man. Every one of these schools,
I know, but they ain't finna come to your college if you ain't got nobody on there.
Yeah, not exactly. But Baylor has been in the mix. So that's been part of the. It ain't like they got to find out where the hell is Baylor. Where the hell is Wake?
They told me that's who they were gonna go see.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but them college scouts, like in other words, for example, some schools would know I'm gonna go to Houston, then I'm gonna go to Austin. Then some schools say I'm gonna go to Dallas, then I'm gonna go to Waco. That's still active track now. It ain't like the grass ain't grown over that trail.
Man, they got to go to Texas Tech.
Well, Texas is a different whole trip. That's what I'm talking about. They can get in one and ride in the car.
But shit, as long as they here, they in Texas. But that is a long. You ain't lying.
That's a whole different trip. whole different trip. But yeah, Big Tune is
Doug, stay out of the practice. Doug over at the practice more than I am over there at U of A. I don't never catch him over there though.
man. Doug trying to get him a job over there. Doug want to be a GM. Doug want to be.
I ain't mad at him. Go back over there, cause I ain't trying to get no job on. Go back over there, Doug. Stay there every day. That's good, Doug.
Honestly, if I tell you the truth, like I say, I can tell more the truth now because I'm in a whole different space. Is that University of Houston, in all likelihood, will not hire a young guy from this city into a space of a GM. And I explain to you guys why. I'm saying it. And I tell you why. Because you know how you might have heard so many different narratives why Houston messed up. Man, them guys, man, they don't support this. They don't do this for the kids. They don't do that. So, man, this guy don't rank my kid high enough. This one rank the other guy too low, whatever. So for some or many or all of those reasons, U of H know if they was to plug one in that spot and give them a salary, then it's going to piss off a conglomerate of others in the same city who they have personified and been I'm talking about being just gallant at spreading the love around the different people and different organizations around the city. They've been great at that. Thanks to Bilal Badley, that's part of his role. They gave him a role in that, and they realized he had opportunity to go on the bench. They realized you are way more valuable doing what you do right now, Bilal Badley, than to even get back on and get a whistle around your neck and to get on the road. And he's took that role and been a star in it. My point again, I'm not saying they won't. I don't think U of H in any time soon would hire somebody locally because there's so much venom in the city and it would not please the majority. That's the thing. It won't please the majority.
So why are they worried about the majority of the people in Houston? They don't have that. All their players ain't from Houston.
Well, no. I was just mentioning if it was a Houston, because a lot of people from Houston, I know that have been trying to get and hoping to get in line for a GM job with the University of Houston. So, and people are waiting to say, well, when Chief lays it down, that's Kevin Sampson, then Kellen Sampson will possibly take over and he's going to probably bring somebody in. Watch what I'm telling you. They don't want them. They don't want that smoke because it would disrupt. So I mean, you're winning without doing it. Getting to the Final Four without doing it. Getting to the championship.
Everybody don't need them, Jimmy. Everybody don't need them.
Exactly. And they're coming people. They got work. They got So, and it's funny, but why would if you want to offer yourself and your services to me and render your services for nothing, for free, then I'm not going to turn you away. So a lot of you guys that supply them with all the intel and supply this and do that, you're not really auditioning. They know, and some people love when people have value and put value to themselves. If you're going to give it to me free, then why I got to go and take you and buy your steak dinner for it? So, but that's Good Big Doug right there. McNeese has a ton of H-Town. Yeah, McNeese got a few of them this year. This is the first year without Will Wade.
From Houston.
They got about 4 guys from H-Town on that roster, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about 4 of them.
Doug, give me a couple. Give me the guys they got.
About 4 of them. Looking at, oh shoot, we at the buzzer. We at the buzzer. And lastly,
I had fun with y'all this week, man. So the 9th grade championship. We got
the big fella that transferred. Remember, I think Jarrell Colbert. I think he transferred there. Remember, he's one of them. Remember, he made a lap all around.
Yeah,
he made a lap.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think
wait a minute. How many more years he got left?
Tayshaun
Archie. Wait a minute.
Yeah, DJ Richard was on the team as a starter last year in that conference.
Hold on. Tayshaun Archie. Wait a minute. What was he at last year?
He was at Tulsa.
He left Tulsa and went to McNeese.
I mean, everybody can't write their own script, Adam. I mean,
No,
hell,
no, no, no. I just asked.
he lucky to get there. That's close to home where you can still get to smell your mama's food or something, you know, and you know, ain't
Wow.
close to get to you. So
Wow.
yeah, so yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's I said four of them. And then Paul, remember that kid, Paul DeWall? He was related to the kid I think that they played in middle school, one of the middle school out there in Fort Bend, and
Okay. I don't really know him that good.
that
I
I
know
think he played
DJ
with
though.
Tyler. I think he played with Tyler Smith.
And it's
Middle
well,
school.
Colbert been around a long ass time too now.
Colbert should be. Oh, and Jacob Cole is there. There you go. That's another one that's
No,
there.
Jacob Cole there.
Yeah, they got a lot of there. That's they got some. They got an AAU team down there from H-Town. They. That's right. That's the name I was missing in my brain. I knew it was somebody I'm missing.
Wait a minute, who's the coach there? Who's the coach there now at McNeese?
I don't know who took over after Will.
Jacob Cole. Okay, I like Jacob Cole. That's my dude.
Yeah, so that's the ticket. So you know, but at the same time, I'm still rooting for Lamar now. I'm rooting for Alvin Brooks now. Alvin Brooks I'm rooting for AD.
Who is he got from Houston?
Who, Alvin Brooks? He got a little low. Little low gonna play 15 minutes a game over there.
Okay.
That's a good slot. That's a good slot for a true freshman. A 15-minute slot is what you strive for. Matter of fact, that's like a A-. You starting at an A- if you can get 15 minutes a game as a true freshman at any Division I school in the country. So that's the threshold. And Kaz, I'm just telling you, that's just based on ain't no.
But Jimmy, what happened? Hey, Doug, what happened with Jacob? Jacob just didn't like Oklahoma. What happened? Oklahoma.
He tried for 2 years, didn't he? He tried it. You know.
Okay.
Remember,
I hadn't been keeping up with him.
At some point, you're just not good enough right now. And that's just what it was at that school, at that program. That don't mean you can't play at that level then. You just wasn't good enough right then. And it happens to everybody in life.
This boy Cedric Coward show proved that. Wound up being a lottery pick. It was the D3. The right coach saw him at the right time. And now he playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. You're right. Because people don't, hey, just keep plugging at this thing. Especially if you're 6'6" and up, keep plugging at this thing. Boy, something might happen for you.
So as we get ready to land this plane, want to definitely.
Hey, hold on, Doug. You're not wanted at TSU homecoming this weekend. Keep your little butt where you at. You're not wanted. You're always talking negative, calling us a junior college. Tell me I might check out TSU. Oh, you might check out the practice. No, he might take out the practice. Don't come over at the homecoming. We want you over there. Oh, Bill Armstrong. Where's Chris Johnson, Jimmy?
Oh, I thought Chris Johnson went to Central Florida or somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, he's in the Big 12.
Okay.
I think Central Florida.
You think so?
Central Florida, South Florida.
Is he ever gonna play?
Well, it's.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's why I like that little boy. But it just, is he ever gonna play? No, he's UCF. Yeah.
He has 9 lives. That in regard to people believing in him. In order to get that many chances, meaning that many coaches believe in you. So, young man, is up to him, man. He's got to change something. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. You have to change something, improve on at least something that has been the common denominator in all or most of your what they call them, trials in your young life. So that right there is one. And how do we want to devote today's show to the mother of Chris Walker. Chris Walker, she just came out of surgery, brain surgery, about a couple hours ago, and before then it was another surgery last week, And so you guys, you know, you prayer warriors, give her for she's expected hopefully to be after this surgery, hopefully to be home before the end of the weekend. And so shout out for that. That's tough on anybody. Not his grandmom, his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grandmom looked like she was in super shape. Never know, man. And all of a sudden, and the grandmom the one that beat cancer last year. Chris' grandmom, she beat cancer last year. The mom, Kathy, lost her husband earlier this year, and now she's battling for her life in regard to that. So shout out Chris and all that right there, man. It's want to shoot that out there for y'all. Other than that, man, we talk next week about your homeboy down in Golden State. He had it again. They just signed him, old Kaminga.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna get soon as the 15th of December over, running his ass right out
He'll
of
be,
town.
he'll be a Houston Rocket. We got just the right piece to trade for him too. We'll take it.
No, Rocky don't need another person who can't shoot, man.
I know we're interchangeable. We can use an interchangeable part, but hey, boy, a topic for next week. Point guards. You see, point guards. Who the point guard for the Rockets? Starting day.
Ain't got no. Oh, who starting?
Starting point guard for the Rockets.
I don't think it's gonna be a point guard. It's gonna be by committee.
But that's what they call it. Okay, same thing in Dallas right now. Who's opening day point guard?
Cooper.
So
Super
guess what?
Cooper.
Same thing. They doing it by committee, but they calling him the point guard because that's
but
what
you
they
know
call
what? I
it.
watched him last night. He didn't initiate all of the offense.
That's what I'm saying. They're pegging you into the hole, even if you're not that, because ain't nobody.
That's why I don't get caught up in that point guard stuff.
So that's why it's a topic. What does point guard mean now? Think about it. Cooper Flag, the last thing that you guys ever called him 5-6 months ago was a point guard. He's about to play his first NBA regular season game next week, and his title,
but
Jim,
will
be just that.
I keep telling y'all, and I'm gonna keep y'all. This is what y'all think about this weekend. You are who you can guard, and Cooper can't guard. That man hit 16 points on Cooper in the first damn half, in the first quarter. You are who you can guard. All that talking about all that. You are who you can guard. Don't ever forget that.
So tell me this. So what the hell is D'Angelo Russell playing?
Point guard.
So how's they talking about Cooper Flag as a point guard? Gonna be the point guard.
D'Angelo Russell. I'm not finna let D'Angelo Russell, Jason Kidd, Nico is not finna let D'Angelo Russell jack their games off like he did.
Okay, so what position is D'Angelo Russell gonna be then?
He's just gonna be a bench player. He gonna be a bench guy.
He's not gonna start.
He can play both. No, he ain't
He gonna start. Yeah, he gonna start.
No, he ain't.
Yeah, he is.
No,
They got injury. Kyrie not playing.
Cooper Flag is starting, man.
They gonna put Mellow Yellow. They got Mellow Yellow. Look.
Meg Thee Stallion was at the game last night too.
Megan. What's she had on?
She's at the game.
What's she had on?
Clay, take care of that business. Okay, so Clay.
Okay, that good to bait him some spaghettis and some chili beans. He don't know what the hell he hit him, boy. Poor little Clay don't know what the hell happened.
Come on, let's get back to it now. Come on, Coach. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I'm telling you, who's gonna start for them, man. Cooper Flag gonna start, man.
We know he's starting. I'm just talking about in the backcourt with him. You got him, you got Mellow Yellow, and you got
Mellow Yellow. Them the two guards. You got
what the hell is D'Angelo Russell?
He on the bench, man. Dude.
Man, D'Angelo Russell's gonna start, man.
No, sir.
Then you got Lively. Lively's gonna be starting.
AD and I like that boy PJ.
What about PJ? PJ starting? PJ ain't starting? What about PJ?
PJ? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This who started last night. Okay? Hold up. This who started last night. Andy Davis, PJ, Cooper, Derek Lively, and Klay Thompson. Homeboy, D'Angelo, D'Angelo might snitch on
D'Angelo ain't
somebody and they gonna run him up out of there,
I
man.
forgot about AD. D'Angelo, you ain't still sit this not. D'Angelo ain't. You can go. D'Angelo can put whatever we want to put up on his warm up jersey. He ain't got to put a
Yeah,
jersey on.
he gonna be all right. He gonna sit there, dude.
Yeah.
That's a big ass lineup, Jimmy.
Yeah, he said they were long. That's Jason Kidd in the interview last night. He said we are very long. They are, and a lot of teams are long. Houston Rockets are very long. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Oh, what? Houston Rockets, real.
Rockets are very long.
Hey, man, this gonna be. Hey, that West man, golly.
Oh, so now I'm looking.
Okay,
The fifth starter gonna either be D'Angelo Russell or PJ. That's what it must be. If they decide to go with PJ at the 3 spot, then Cooper Flag gonna man the 1 spot.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna be Mr. Analytical on you now. The only one had a minus out of the starting 5 last night.
Don't you say D'Angelo Russell? Don't say. It's
3. Klay Thompson, Lively, and Cooper. All of them had a minus. Everybody else. So I mean, it's gonna be. They got to get this thing together. And Jimmy, it's just defensively. What's going on, Cooper. And Cooper be trying, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like Cooper Flag, man. I did not know I was gonna like him like this. This man talking about Thompson, Durant, Sengun, Adams, Smith. Man, Smith didn't got good, Jimmy.
No, Smith wasn't never bad. Remember, he got injured, lost his job.
But no, he didn't got better. He didn't got better.
I'm just saying though, but when he got injured, he lost his job, which normally it doesn't happen, but it ain't football, it's NBA. They play 82 games. So man, Amin Thompson had just played so well when Jabari, and then, remember they just said, no, Jabari, we know you can come back now. Just go on. We want you all the way well. We want just sit on out, get all the way healthy. And that's what he did. And one thing about Jabari Smith in this community, he's active. He's taking care of his obligations. His name is not in mud. He ain't out here burning himself up in the streets, and that's a good thing for him. He he heard all them rumors. Man, we need to go and get rid of him now. We got dude. They can exist with all of them. And what better to have Kevin Durant in your presence almost every day of the week as a mentor for a position as you thrive or you to help develop your perimeter game. That's superb for them. You can't. It's priceless with these guys right here. I'm telling you. And then you get Adams, who played with KD in OKC. They're back together. So it's like some camaraderie is going from the old and the new. They got a good blend of some old heads, and they got a whole bunch of them young bucks. And then Fred VanVleet, now he becomes bench coach to a lot of them now because he's out, but he becomes bench coach. So he becomes that Chris Paul type mentality. What are you saying?
Bench coach don't help.
Huh?
Fred VanVleet, it's get away from the team. Bench coach don't help. They got 1,000 damn Jimmy. Have you seen how many damn coaches they got on that damn team?
Well, what
they
it does
got more coaches than players.
Hell, they ain't the only one. All of them do. You see the Lakers, all them damn coaches they had, all them people had them. Good Lord. Might have been 2 women with Lakers shirts on that was coach.
Oh, these women, these women coming up now. These women learning about this game, man.
No, Dawn Staley next.
They ain't gonna hire. They ain't gonna even hire Becky Hammond.
Well, Becky done had a cup of coffee on this side of the fence.
Yeah, but boy, you don't see what's going on in this world. Let's get out of here, man. I got to go.
Yeah,
homecoming.
It's time to get up out of here. Don't forget, guys. TSU homecoming 7 p.m. It ends. They got a whole slew of artists that are gonna be performing, but it ends at 7 p.m.
Did they change the time of the game?
The kickoff is at 1 p.m., not 2.
Not 2.
It's 1. And they raised that earlier. That way, the end of the tailgating is 7 p.m. That's before dark, and that becomes as a result of the violence on some of the other HBCU campuses in recent weeks.
And Jimmy, the kids coming up missing at U of H and being in the bio too. There's a girl got from U of H. It's one of them people that end up in the bayou. So It's safety Yeah, this whole y'all don't understand. College is under siege. That's why them people did that. I know people mad, but I got a question for you, drinkers, Jimmy. I got drinker number one drink. How early in the morning? How early in the morning before you get a drink? What's the earliest? Cause you gotta understand they got to start everything early.
What day of the week you talking about?
No, we
It
talking
matters.
about
It matters
no,
on
hold
different
up. No,
days of
we
the week.
talking about on what's the name of the stuff about that? Not Halloween. Homecoming, right?
Yeah.
Everything got to be because we lose 3 hours. Okay, that's all. Because it used to be 10 o'clock. So we're gonna lose 3 hours. So how early in the morning can they crank it up?
They're going to
What can we
start.
get the 3 hours back?
They're going to start sipping at about, like, for real. They're going to start the sipping. Going to start at about 10:15 a.m.
Okay.
Glass is going to be, it's going to be ice in the glasses about 10:15 a.m.
Okay.
Most people have a rule of thumb, say they don't start drinking till they put something in their stomach,
Eat, right.
and that'll be the brunch. So that means the brunch, because you're gonna party so hard on that Friday. That's why I say, so you ain't gonna eat a breakfast and a lunch. You're gonna do a brunch. So that brunch may be 10. They're gonna start a 9:45 ish, and then guess what? They're gonna start sipping them on down right about then. And one thing about the HBCU homecoming is the aromas. You get different aromas, Adam. The aromas that you're gonna get. Of course, you're gonna get your
Them
barbecue.
people don't be out there smoking.
Oh, like chimneys. And that's the whole thing. It's diluted in because it's covered and blended with your food cookings, your barbecues and your fish grease in the fries. That's overcompensating for the guys out there that's smoking that good. And that's what you're gonna get at out there at the homecoming. So now, now y'all just be careful and be smart. Because I'm telling you something, man. It ain't no worse feeling than to go and party for homecoming and to come back and you got one of those tickets on your windshield at your vehicle. Be smart. Them people in Third Ward ain't playing with you guys about parking in front of in their yards and their neighborhoods and violating those signs that are set there for a reason. Many people now, if you pay attention, they will be charging and offering your cars to park in their personal driveways or yards in exchange for a small fee. And those I think are probably, that's ticket proof right there. So those are different ways. And other than that, some of you guys meet up somewhere downtown and y'all can carpool or meet up in Uber. And they'll say it's much less than a traffic ticket, and for not a traffic ticket, but a traffic violation of a parking violation. Anyway, let's get up out of here, man. See you guys on Monday. Peace. We up out of here. Chop.